Hello and welcome to Mythical Witchery. My name is Lisa. Welcome back to my channel. Today I thought I would share with you a deck that has just arrived in the post and I'm pretty excited about it. I have not opened it up yet, but I know what it is. Let's have a look at what came in the box. So we started with this little pamphlet. It says, "Welcome to a magical world." Just where was home? Matlock the Hare wondered, and then he realized it was here in Winchett amongst new friends and 1,000 waiting adventures. He knew in that blink snap that everything was quite crumlush and just about to begin. Welcome to a world of sazed. Oh my gosh, how do we say that? Sazta. I'm not even going to try. Adventures, magical hares, twizzly creature witches, crumlush friends, and clodabus tales. Welcome to Winchett, home of Matlock the Hare. That Jackie loves art on Etsy. And this is the Magical Cottage Oracle, which was an independent deck launched on Kickstarter. Let's see what else we have here. Oh, cute. Oh, little coaster. Look at that. Isn't that adorable? Oh. Welcome. Lovely art card. And another cute art card. And here we go. Are you ready? Oh, that was so pretty. Oh, I love the effort that some of these independent deck makers put into presenting their product. There's so much love put into this. Look at that. I almost hate to open this. Oh, I want to do it in a way that I don't ruin these stickers. Oh, hello, Jellybean. Hello, Jellybean. Have you come to say hello? Hey? You come to say hello. So this is a look at the box. It's a sturdy 2-piece box. And on the back, it says, "The Majick Cottage. You are cordially invited to stay as an honored guest in the Majick Cottage, the most spectacular home in all of Winchett. Let Matlock the Hare be your host as you explore this most crumlush place, unlocking secrets and discovering hidden wisdom throughout in this enchanting 44-card oracle deck and full-color guidebook. Welcome to the Majick Cottage, home to magic, wisdom, and Matlock the Hare." Gosh, I'm excited about this. So that's the inside of the box. And we have the guidebook and the cards. Put those aside for a moment. And the inside of the box. So the guidebook. This is Phil and Jackie Lovesey, and they're husband and wife creators, custodians, and curators of the world of Matlock the Hare, writing and illustrating a series of books about the most magical of places. When not working in their potionary office, they can often be found deep in Shropshire's crumlush countryside, looking for inspiration for their next spectacular creative adventure. And I will put links in the description box below. So this is 180 pages, and it is a full color guidebook, and looks to be in alphabetical order. And at the front, and yes, how to use the deck, and then all of the cards listed in alphabetical order. There's an introduction by Matlock the Hare. Using the deck. And Dale Speak. So this is where we get words like Saztaculous and Crumlush. How fun. And a map. Oh, I love a map. This is one of the things I think as a child that made me fall in love with The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. It was the maps. I used to make maps like this when I was a little girl. I love this kind of thing. And then onto the cards themselves with lots of information for each card. Great guidebook. Okay. So let's have a look at how the cards measure. So they measure 3 inches by 5 inches, or looks like 88 millimeters by 127. Pretty standard oracle card size. And in comparison to a Rider-Waite Smith, that's the difference in size there. The cards themselves are, I would call these a semi-gloss. They're not a full gloss, that's for sure. And they're not quite matte. Have a slight, you just see a slight reflection of light there. They're a thicker card, definitely. Little stiff, but not too bad. They've got a nice little bounce to them. I love that there's no borders. And this is a signed card, signed by the creators. Oh, that's brilliant. So I found this on Kickstarter, and when I saw it, I knew right away that I had to have it. This is just a fantastic deck. I cannot remember off the top of my head how quickly it funded, but I think it funded fairly quickly. Oh, you can see that these fan out beautifully. No clumping together. That's just lovely. Let's look at the back for a moment. Oh, I just absolutely love it. That is so cute. Looks like the kind of place that you could come across in a forest somewhere and know that you'd be welcome if you knocked on the door. Okay, so I am going to adjust my camera and we'll have a look at these cards. And starting with Adventure. And I feel like this is an adventure that we're about to go on. This is exciting. Align. Authenticity. I love the face on this. He looks so grumpy. Oh, how cute. There's so much detail in these cards. It's beautiful. Autumn. Oh, it looks just magical, doesn't it? Oh, look at the face on this tree. He's not happy. Oh. Balance. The socks. Bliss. Oh. Look at the little owls. I love these. Catalyst. Change. Look at the surprise on the faces of these flowers. Oh. Cornerstone. Oh my god, I love this. Look at the face on this stone and the face on this one. Oh, these are brilliant. I absolutely love these cards. They're so cute. They're touching my inner child in a way that very few decks ever have. I love this. Really, truly love this. Fun. Gift. Growth. Heart. Oh, it feels like the kind of place that you could just sit down and feel so at home. Hearth. Home. It is what these cards feel like for me. It feels like home. Individuality. Look at all those walking sticks. And again, with the grumpy face. Instinct. Journey. There's a little dragon up here. Everything. There's just so much personality in these cards. Magic. And again with the grumpy face over here. I really love these. Memories. Look at this bat hanging in there. Peeking into the attic. And that's where a lot of people store things, don't they, that are memories, that are part of their history, their lives. I don't have an attic anymore. Nifferduggles. Oh. Nurture. Organize. Mushrooms. Oh. Perceive. Perspective. I remember when I was a little girl, my dad used to take us up onto the roof and we'd look at the stars and he'd tell us all the different stars and constellations, and you really did get a different perspective on top of that roof. I love this. Again, it feels like home. It really speaks to my inner child. Prioritize. The hammer. Reflect. Reveal. Ritual. Sanctuary. This deck feels like sanctuary for me. I'm definitely going to be using this for inner child work. secrets. Sharing. Oh, he looks a little bit like a pirate, doesn't he? The ring in his beak. Oh. Shelter. Soak. I feel like we could all use a good soak. I know I can. Sound. Again, the dragon curled up there around the candle. Source. Spring. I love that we're seeing the cottage in all the different seasons. We've seen autumn so far, spring, steps. This just makes me want to climb up those steps. I bet they creak and make all kinds of lovely noises. This reminds me of my grandma's house when I was a little girl, and she lived in an old house, and the steps would creak, and there were all kinds of little nooks and crannies and hidden places. Summer. There we have a summer. Tree looks quite content at the moment, doesn't he? All the lush leaves. Time. And trees understand time in a way that we can't begin to. Union. The moths. Vulnerability. Oh, what's that childhood story about blackbirds and a pie? Well-being. Winter. Those trees are sleeping and having a good old nap. Yield. Oh, I love these. Absolutely love these. Okay, going to adjust my camera. We'll have a shuffle and have a look at a couple of the cards in the guidebook. Be right back. Okay, so let's see how these shuffle. They're a little bit stiff, so they may they are a bit stiff, but they're okay. They don't clump together at all. You can see that they fan beautifully. No sticking. So that's great. So let's have a look at a couple of these in the guidebook. Time. There we go. Time. Oh my good giddy flux. I seem to either have too much of it or never enough. Sometimes it will pass without my even knowing. Other times every blink snap will seem to drag as slowly as a strivet mouse pushing a boulder up a steep mountainside. Time is a constant, the softly ticking metronome of our lives. yet within our perception it changes, stretches, compresses, lost in memories, expectations, and concerns. I've lost count of the number of times I've sat up awake at night, searching for elusive solutions to problems, the dawn feeling further away by each lonely blink snap. And then there are the other times, the ones you wish you could forget, change, or live through again, all staying stubbornly in the past, refusing to be forgotten as we journey through the seasons of our own lives. Time. It's very confusing, isn't it? Which is why I'm grateful to Ogna, I think that's how it's said, the cottage's very own time tree. A sturdy oak who, despite her advancing years, she claims to be the Dale's oldest resident, having recorded its first ever blink snap far, far too long ago, is agile enough to be where I need her when I need reminding of the time. It's not only that I'm a terrible timekeeper, frequently late or far too early. Ogna's visits serve to remind me that whilst time and my life are inseparable, the decisions I make can influence what became the most glopped up or the most sastaculous of times. Here's her secret. The clock she carries never works. Its fixed hands never marking even the passing of a single blink snap, instead showing me one indisputable truth within its static mechanism, that the time I have is also fixed, and the choices I make constantly define who I am and must be treated with respect for myself and others around me. However, in her oaken hand she also carries a magic staff to balance the mystery of her stopped clock. A group of lunar moths constantly circle a glowing acorn lamp, an embodiment of the power of wisdom and magic to draw us closer if we only choose to give it time. A representation of time and magic needing each other to create all sastaculous things. Time, I've often heard said, is a great healer, which I've found to be true on several occasions, but it's also our gift to spend it as wisely and sastaculously as possible, for those times are always the most magical of times. Time is a gift to be cherished. Spend it wisely with joy and compassion, for these are the constant magical heartbeats of life itself. I love how they weave story into the message of the card. That's really lovely. And beautiful message. All right, let's look at one more. Heart. The Majick Cottage is a curious mixture of inhabitants, some permanent, others fleeting, such as visitors and creatures seeking a warm nook for a few days before venturing back out into Winchett Dale. Some are even otherworldly, sprites and spirits, happily coexisting amongst the mayhem, seen by some, invisible to others. Occasionally I've heard the subtle intake of breath as a visitor spots a tree spirit gently dozing in an armchair, then have to spend a while reassuring them that, if anything, the cottage is in many ways more the spirit's home than mine. In most cases, my twizzled visitors will relax. On rare occasions, some will bolt straight back out of the front door, whilst others don't appear to even notice any sprites or spirits in the first place. And yet, for me, they are perhaps the beating heart of the cottage, a living resonance with the past, a vital reminder that my time as custodian of this most magical place is also limited, yet joined in a sastaculous, unbroken chain of all who've lived here before. Together, the hearts of past, present, and future beat as one interweaving and aligning on the same universal plane. A house only truly becomes a home if it has life within its walls. Cardelia likes to spend most of her time gently nifferduggling in her favorite rocking chair. Most days at some point, I'll see her there, the chair magically rocking in time to the lightest of snores. "What do you think she dreams of?" a visitor quietly asked me once. "She looks so peaceful." I shrugged. I've never thought to ask. I'm just grateful she's here. My visitor looked at all the other sprites in the room. "Do you talk to any of them?" I smiled. "Talk? No words need to be spoken. Everything that needs to be said is already here in their presence. Cardelia and her crumblish friends are the finest of companions, grounding me in the now, filling me with the wisdom of the past and hope for the future. The heart of my home, whose heartbeats are eternal." At which point Cardelia opened one eye and looked at my visitor. "All homes have a heart," she quietly said. Bring life and magic into your home, and it will beat spectacularly within you too. Remember, we are but custodians of the now. Respect the beating heart of life to embrace those that have been, those that are, and those that are yet to come. Well, this deck is everything I hoped it would be. It is beautiful. I love the backs. I love how beautifully it fans. The artwork on these cards is just stunning. What a wonderful, magical world this is. Well done to the creators. You've managed to create a deck that speaks to the inner child. Absolutely beautiful. So what do you think? Did you manage to order this deck when it was on Kickstarter? If you did, are you still waiting for it? I got mine pretty soon because they're based here in England, and I know they posted them out just a couple of days ago, but there's some people who are going to be waiting, I think, for a little while longer as they make their way around the world. So tell me what you think of this deck. Do you love it as much as I do? Because I really love it. Can't wait to hear your thoughts and opinions. Pop them down in the comments below. I read everything and respond to everything. If you found this video interesting today, please give it a like. Subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell if you'd like to be notified anytime I upload a video. So for now, may love and laughter light your days. Until next time, thank you for visiting. See you again really soon. Bye for now.